Hello and welcome to Celtic TV on Monday the 28th of April, and this evening Celtic's under-17s face their Rangers counterparts in the final of the Glasgow Cup. Joining me now for a quick look ahead to tonight's action is the Celtic View editor Paul Cuddihy. And Paul, you have to say this is a fantastic occasion for these young hoops.
It's a fantastic occasion, Kenny. It's a fantastic arena, to get to play at Celtic Park. That's what these guys are all at Celtic to achieve. So to play in a cup final, obviously a derby game as well. The Glasgow Cup's a great platform for our young players traditionally to win a trophy. It's a really famous old trophy, and over the years it's become a youth tournament, and certainly it's one that we all want to win tonight.
It's very much seen as a landmark as your journey as a young player, of course a young Celtic player. When you do win the Glasgow Cup, it's something that stays with you. We heard from John Heron recently about it, and he says it's perhaps one of his best achievements to date. I
think you're absolutely right. I mean, it's interesting whenever you speak to any of the coaches, the thing that they're doing is bringing these players through to become eventually first team players, and along the way you want to drill into them the fact that you're playing for Celtic. It's important to win every game and to win whatever trophy is up for grabs, and obviously the Glasgow Cup provides a perfect opportunity for that. And it's going to be a tough game, obviously a derby, and the fact it's on the big stage, there's going to be quite a big crowd there, and again that's just part of the education, because I think in terms of quality we've got the players, and we know you don't come to Celtic at any age unless you've got real quality. But it's other things, just how you deal with the big game, preparations, coming out onto the pitch beforehand, the crowd, etc. And it'll be interesting. But I think, again, these players will thrive in it. As you say, John Heron, 2 or 3 years down the line, still remembers that. And I think that's an indication of how important it is.
And I think, as you touched on as well, Paul, this is the opportunity to play at Celtic Park. They've been brought up playing the Celtic way. They've got the big part to play on. And it is something, of course, that will stay with them for the rest of their career, just as it did John Heron.
Yeah, obviously we hope it's not the highlight of their career, because we hope that these young guys can win tonight and can then go on to become first team players. And what I always think is really interesting from a supporter's point of view is whether you can get to the game at Celtic Park or whether you're going to watch it live on Celtic TV, you get this glimpse into the stars of the future, hopefully. So, some of the guys who won that trophy with John Heron have made into the first team, Marcus Fraser as well, Joe Chalmers, John Heron, and some of the guys are going to be playing tonight. You're maybe hoping that in a year or two, particularly given the way the manager gives these young players a chance in the first team, we're getting a glimpse of the Celtic stars of the future, and I think that, certainly that whets the appetite for a supporter.
Paul, thanks very much. Now I do hope you join us later on this evening from 7 o'clock. That is the kick-off time. I'll be in the commentary booth, should I say, with under-20s coach Stevie Frail for all the action of the Glasgow Cup. Do join us then. Hail, hail.